What's up viewers and subscribers, and welcome back to the channel. If you're new to this channel, just to leave a like, share and subscribe, and don't forget to turn on the post notification bell so you don't miss an upload. So in today's breaking news, we have a couple charged with indecent exposure following Spauldings oral sex act and brawl. An exotic dancer is among two people charged with indecent exposure and disorderly conduct following a sex act on a street in Spauldings, Clarendon on Monday. Head of the Manchester Police Deputy Superintendent Kerry Duncan told Thursday's setting of the Manchester Municipal Corporation that the exotic dancer and a man were taken into custody after footage of the sexual encounter surfaced on social media. Videos of the sex act, which have gone viral on social media, show the couple performing oral sex on each other on Monday evening in a bar and on the street. Sources say the couple were paid to perform the sex act. There is a trend on social media where we see the video in Spauldings where some persons were engaging in some public display of sexual encounters. Just to report to this meeting that these persons were in fact arrested and charged and are waiting to be placed before the court, said Duncan. Footage also showed a dreadlocked man being involved in a brawl with the couple. A reliable source told Observer Online that the exotic dancer was also charged for giving the police a fake name and false address. The man was granted bail while the exotic dancer remains in custody and is to face the parish court next Wednesday, June 19. Police believe the exotic dancer is not from the Manchester or Clarendon. Father and son on murder charge granted bail. A man who was charged alongside his father with the fatal shooting of a woman and the injuring of her female relative at their home in Flower Hill, St. Andrew, has been granted bail. Flower Hill resident Lavon Jaja Cook is jointly charged with 57-year-old Wilfred Kong Cook with murder and wounding with intent. During Wednesday's hearing, the crowd objected to bail for the younger Cook on the basis that he posed a flight risk. The court clerk expressed concern that following the commission of the crime, Lavon left the area and went to Westmoreland, despite being aware that his name was being called in relation to the murder, and only turned himself in a month later. However, defense attorney Henry McCurdy argued that his client posed no flight risk. He called his lawyer and his lawyer took him in when he found out that the police were looking for him, said McCurdy. During the proceedings, presiding judge Keisha Grant Peirce, who noted that Lavon was identified by an alias and did not appear on an official identification parade as required in those circumstances, described the prosecution's case as weak. After hearing arguments from both the defense and the prosecution, the judge granted Lavon bail in the amount of $500,000 with up to 2 surety under the condition that he reports to a specific police station on specific days and stay away from Flower Hill. He was also instructed to surrender his travel documents and a stop order will be imposed at all ports. He is scheduled to return to court on July 24 when the case will be mentioned. In the respect of the elder Cook, his bail was extended until that date. According to the allegations, about 3:30 p.m. on March 17, 36-year-old security guard Natasia Smith and her relative were inside their house with other family members when both men, armed with firearms, entered the yard and opened fire on them through a bedroom window before escaping in the area. The police were alerted and on their arrival, Smith was seen lying on her back in blood with a gunshot wound to her chest. She was taken to the hospital where she was pronounced dead. The other woman was treated and released. Both Wilfred and Lavon Cook were arrested and subsequently charged. That's it for the news report. Thank you all for tuning in and stay tuned for more updates to come.